He holds the Guinness World Record as the youngest professional drummer. He's performed on The Tonight Show, Good Morning America, and he's here now to perform for us Bulls fans. Give it up for Julian Pavone!
Dude, this kid kills it. I told you, man, he's outstanding. Now wait till you listen to the podcast. Hey, this is Johnny D, the Motivational Cowboy, with this week's podcast. How does somebody so young discover that they like drumming?
So what happened was, it wasn't really that I discovered I liked it. I was just kind of brought into it. But what would happen is, it's a really funny story. I was in the womb, and my dad would put headphones on.
Wait a second. Wait. You were still in your mother's womb.
In the womb. Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure I got this right.
Yeah. And my dad would put music or headphones on my mom's stomach and play music. And when that happened, I would kick very rhythmically, just on the beat. And it was really weird, right? And this is a true story. So, and my dad would make jokes saying like, oh, he's going to be the youngest professional drummer.
Yeah.
Things like that. And it turns out that happened.
Do you remember the first time you got behind a drum set?
Not at all, because...
Well, what about video or photos? How young were you?
So I started drumming when I was 3 months old. And I cut
Are
my
you
first
kidding
CD.
me?
Yeah, I cut my
These
first
are things I
CD.
didn't even read about you. 3 months old, you grabbed
3 months.
sticks.
Yep. And I cut my first
You
CD.
can't even walk yet.
Yeah, I know, right? And this is like I'll tell people this, and they're like, "Oh, okay, so you could drum before you could even walk or talk, or
Right,
things like
yeah.
that." And my mom would be like, "Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's actually what happened on the Oprah show."
Okay.
Right?
Now, do you still practice every single day drumming?
I try to practice every day, but I've been really busy in the studio, things like that, and so I moved to New York, and being back in Michigan, seeing other family, and it's just hard to keep that up. But I used to drum, I think it was 3 to 5 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I was less than 10. That starts at like 4, and that kept going until I was like 8.
Do you have a favorite band or bands or professional drummers that you to this day look up to?
So, especially because I have a lot of rock in my background, I look up to John Bonham because a lot of my fills actually come from him. Neil Peart, Ringo Starr, just because he was able to keep this band on such a good rhythm and become so famous just by doing the smallest of things.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I thought that was crazy.
And do you realize that he didn't even know how to drum?
I actually didn't know that.
They hired him to be an actor. Then they showed him how to play drums. Now, if I remember the story right, you got to look that up. It's just amazing. So what kind of bands then did you like? I mean, like rock bands.
Led Zeppelin,
Really?
definitely.
You're 14 years old.
I love them. Yeah, I just love the music, and I have friends that love them, and we bond over that.
Really?
So it's really fun to do. Yeah.
Who else?
Rolling Stones.
Oh, wow.
Rush, Journey. Yeah.
That's awesome. So let me ask you this: if you could go back in time right now, if I had a crystal ball, and I said, Julian, you can go and play with any band you want, what band would that be?
That's a really tough question.
You only get one answer.
I've got to say Led Zeppelin.
Okay.
Just because I have.
What song would it be?
Good Times, Bad Times. I think Rock and Roll, because that's a song I learned like on the dot or something. Or yeah. Man, that's so tough.
I know.
But yeah, I'm going to have to say Led Zeppelin just because I have so much connected to that band.
Yeah.
And I love them so much and the music they had.
So this is Johnny D, the Motivational Cowboy, with this week's Outstanding Life podcast. Again, you can find me at motivationalcowboy.com, Twitter at MCJohnnyD4, and Instagram at Motivational Cowboy. Again, you can find us free on SoundCloud and iTunes. This is Johnny D, the Motivational Cowboy, telling you, be safe, have fun, and have yourselves an outstanding day. Thanks for listening. Thank you again.
Thank you.